Alright guys, this is an unboxing video for Rhino Hero, in some countries called Super Rhino. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. Let's look at the box together. A card game that can grow over 3 feet tall. Okay. Rhino Hero. Yes! Rhino Hero is out and about again. The superhero from the animal world fearlessly scales the highest houses looking for burglars and rogues. He is as strong as a lion and as smart as a fox, but also as heavy as a rhinoceros. So even the most robust multi-storied buildings may start to wobble. Can you help Rhino Hero accomplish his wobbly mission and build a skyscraper as tall and solid as possible? A heroic 3D stacking game. Easy rules for immediate play, fun, 3D multi-story house of cards. Stacking fun for the whole family, ages 5 to 99. Okay, so it's got this graph here of how much luck there is, how much ability it requires, 5 to 15 minutes. It's a short little dexterity game, 2 to 5 players. Let's open it up together. I'm bad at opening these things. Okay. Wow. So kinesthetically pleasing already. Wow. More stuff to unpack. Alright, these look like the wall cards that get folded. So this is a card stacking game. You're folding cards and stacking them. So they're easier to stack than like a 52 card deck of cards, like a regular deck of playing cards. But it's still at risk of I'll get to that in a second. I'm getting tired of that one. Okay, so this is like the floor cards, and these are like the on top of each kind of wall card. This is really hard for me. You have like the floor slash ceiling tiles. I'm gonna need help from a tool for this. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. This is Villain the cat. He's here in the meantime. Gonna have to edit that down. That was ridiculous for opening plastic. I'm just trying not to damage the cards while I do it, you know? Okay. There we go, finally, at last. So, these are the floor slash ceiling tiles, and I have this on the back there. It's all like a draw deck. And this is like the starting floor tile. You place the cards on, so I'll go ahead and place that down now. It looks like you can choose to start if you want to start with the first wall tile going that way, like 1 folded card, or this way, 2 folded cards, but in more of a box or rectangle. Sorry, go. So let's start it like that, put that there. And these are cool because these tell you how the next floor has to go. So, let's take a look at how this might go. And here we have okay, I don't know what this is. Choking hazard. So I have to stop eating this kind of stuff. Alright, here's the rules in various languages. Rhino Hero. designed by these folks, 5 to 15 minutes. They're probably very nice people. What is that? Is that a rhino climbing up the wall? Indeed! Rhino Hero is out and about again. The superhero from the animal world fearlessly scales the highest houses, looking for burglars and rogues. He is I read this already. Didn't I? Can you help? That sounds familiar. So when the Rhino Hero is around, even the most robust tower may start to wobble. Can you help Rhino Hero accomplish his wobbly construction mission? So kind of variation on what we read on the back. So here's what we have inside, 31 roof cards. There are also action cards because they tell the next person what they need to do. Valen, what you doing, buddy? 28 walls. Those are the folding cards that, you have to make sure you balance on that properly. 1 foundation, that's what we place there. 1 Rhino Hero. Where's him? Where's Rhino Hero? Oh, he's what Villain is playing with here. This little nice wooden piece with the decal on one side here, I think. So that's Rhino Hero. Very heroic guy. And this set of game instructions. Game idea. Together you build a house of cards, floor by floor, as tall as you can for Rhino Hero. Just like a real house, it is made up of walls and ceilings. As you never know how tall it will become, the ceilings look like a roof. The marks on the roof determine how the walls of the following floor have to be erected, and the symbols on the roof determine certain building conditions which might mix things up a bit. The aim of the game is to be the first to have placed one's roof cards. Preparation. Place the foundation with either side face up in the center of the table. Shuffle all roof cards and distribute 5 to each player. If you are only two players, each player receives 7 roof cards. The remaining roof cards are put in a provision pile away from the foundations. Get the walls and Rhino Hero ready. So that's what we did. We started the foundation tile here. Galen, come on, buddy. How to play. Play in clockwise direction. Whoever has done a good deed most recently may start. If you cannot agree, the youngest player starts and tries to build one of his roofs cards. Roofs cards, okay. I don't know if I like that. It's encouraging being heroic, But before you can do so, you have to build the floor with 1 or 2 walls. Have a look at the marks on the foundation or on the last roof card that has been placed. The mark shows the number and position of the walls for the new floor. Take the required walls and bend it / them to the necessary angle. Now position it / them and place one of your cards on top. So let's go ahead and try that. Can I do this without damaging the cards this time? I don't think I did before, but I had to be real careful. It's just the cat playing over there. Let's try it. Okay, we got it. All right. So, we have the foundation here. So let's bend this to our will. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we have 1 card here. Oh, and it has like a nice kind of dent or indentation. You can choose either side. You want to go with kind of an outside look or an inside look. That's fun. So let's bend that ever so slightly. Maybe more so that it stays bent. And let's bend this one that. Alright, very good. So that's us placing it down according to how the foundation told us to. Some roof cards have special symbols which determine the building process. So these are the symbols on it. Change of direction is the first symbol. Continue playing but the opposite direction if there are only 2 players. If there are only 2 players, this symbol is of no importance. Take a breather. The next player has to take a rest and lose a turn. It's then the turn of the next player. If you are 2 players, if I am 2 players, I guess you is plural here, it's immediately your turn again. So skip a turn. I don't love that mechanism where you just skip people's turns, but that's okay. +1, additional card. The next player has to draw a new roof card from the provision pile before starting to build. That's fun. Double roof. This card allows you to place a second roof card on top of this one. However, you may not place a second double roof card on top of that double roof card. So no double roof cards in a row. If you do not have any regular roof cards to use as your second card, then you ask your neighbor to your left to pass you one of his roof cards. Okay, so you steal one from the neighbor to your left. Of course, this helps your neighbor get rid of one of his cards. And of course, you're trying to get rid of all your cards. Finally, this symbol is the Rhino Hero is climbing again, the Rhino Hero symbol. The next player has to move Rhino Hero from where he is to the new Rhino Hero mark. Only then may he place a roof card on the floor. Then it's the turn of the next player. Okay, so I'm a little confused. These are the things that... Okay, they're mostly for the next player to do, except for the double one, which is you go again, and then... Yeah. Important tower building rules. You can use both hands for stacking. You may touch only the wall or roof you are placing. Position the walls as exactly as possible on the marks. Okay, on the ground floors. The roof cards must be positioned the same as the foundations. Okay. Ideally, the double... Oh, so by saying it has to be placed the same, they mean like it would have to be like this. It couldn't be, you know, like that. Ideally, the double roof card should be played as the second to last roof card in your hand. If you play it as your last card, you are still the winner, but can help your neighbor by placing one more card on top of the double roof card. See, let's dissect that. Oh, right, okay, yeah, if you play the double roof card as your last card, it doesn't give you the bonus, so to speak, because there's nothing else to play. Into the game. The game ends as soon as a player has built his last roof card, he has super house building powers, and wins the game, or when the multi-story building collapses. This seems more likely to me, because this will actually be determined by how good they are at placing it, but also whether you get rid of your roof cards or not, provided you don't topple, seems to be kind of luck-based, based on what kind of roof cards you get. But I could be wrong about that. The player who has made the house collapse loses the game. The player left with fewest roof cards wins the game. In case of a draw, the player with the most special symbols on his remaining roof cards wins the game. If there is still a draw, those players win together. Or, when all the walls have been built in. Okay. In this very unlikely case, you are all superheroes and win together. Yay. That sounds fun. Alright. Can't read this, I don't think. Can I? Nah, I don't think I can. I'd like to, that'd be nice. Alright, so let's place a couple here just for fun. For funsies. Alright, cool. So here we have a +1. So I think that means that the next player... Shit, I already... excuse me. Crap. I already forgot what that means. Alright. The next player has to draw an additional roof card. Okay. So I play this down. And I go, aha. Alright, next player. You have to draw another. So they take another, and that goes to the next player. But let's say this is it's still let's say it's my turn again, or let's say I'm every player. So I have this roof card. All right, this one's pretty plain. There's no special symbol on it. So this one, you just place them down according to the diagram. The image there shows that it would just be bent like this. These seem harder than the ones with 2 because you have less to work with as far as stability. Fun. This is, oh my gosh, you can't feel this kinesthetically like I can, but this is fun. Okay. Alright, this one has this one here, so next player loses a turn. Alright, that's fine. I guess that helps them in the sense that they're less likely to break the tower, so maybe I'd want to play that earlier, where it's less likely for them to break it, rather than play it later where it might help them. Fun images on the walls and things. And this one means that oh no, that we already talked about that one. Let's talk about the. Alright, this one would mean we'd switch directions about which way we're going around. And this one would mean I would get to place 2 roof cards in a row. So I would get to place this one here. Shit. I'm not great at this. It's not even very high up. I guess I'm looking at, it's not a great excuse, but it's not wise that I'm doing it. But I'm looking at this through the camera view here rather than actually looking at it physically, which is a bit dumb. Let's try that again for the sake of demonstration. I mean, that might not be why I'm so easily making it collapse. I might just be bad at this. Okay. Oh, yeah. So it would be like that, but hey, there's none on this one. Oh, I get it. So it would look like this, and you would just place it immediately. Roof on top of roof. That's why it doesn't have anything on it. It's not like you go twice in a row. It's like roof on top of roof. Oh, that one's interesting. So, okay, so here's where we finally get the example of the Rhino Hero symbol. So, not only does this Rhino Hero show that we have to move Rhino Hero up on it, but it specifically shows on the floor tile there, / roof tile, where, whoa, oh, I get it. That makes it hard because you don't want that puff of air to kind of give it an air cushion. So, put him there. So far, so good. And this will go here. And this one. Oh, Nikes. I suppose I've already cussed. I apologize. I hope there's no one of a young age hearing me curse. If you are watching this and you're younger, you'll go farther in life if you expand your vocabulary instead of just, cursing your way through life. That's no way to live. Okay, so like that. I see. So he's climbing it, so that's why he's over there. And we'll just keep going up and up and up. That's kind of fun. It's like just, I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you what. Until you do this, you won't know, but placing them on here, then placing the roof, is instantly satisfying. And if you've ever built a house of cards, it's a similar feeling, but with this, it's more instant gratification. And building a house of cards with regular playing cards and not bending them, for me at least, is fiendishly difficult. Okay, so this one, final example. I have to place Rhino Hero again on here. Okay. Alright, so that was on me, of course. I'm just demonstrating here. A lot of caffeine, I'm a little jittery, but that's okay. There's Rhino Hero up there. He's facing the wrong way, but that's okay. Yeah, so you have to place Rhino Hero before you place the cards. Dun-dun. Anyway, it's kind of a silly video. There's better videos reviewing this game and other games, but I think I just thought it would be kind of fun. I'll keep making more videos if you want me to demonstrate other games, solo games, or even play non-solo games, or just play them. One person controlling all roles or characters or what have you. Let me know. I want to keep making videos, even if they're all terrible. Thanks for watching.